Hello guys, hope that you're having a wonderful and incredible spooky season so far. Today we're going to be watching Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. This movie came out in 1980 and for a very long time it's been up there. I've always stated that this is my favorite horror film. Now how did I get to that conclusion? Is because when I watched this movie, I think this probably was my first horror movie, or at least the one that's the most memorable, and it scared the living shit out of me to the point that I had nightmares for weeks. I think a lot of people that watched this movie had tons of nightmares, but this one impacted me. I think I was a little too young to watch this. I didn't ask my parents for permission.
Of course.
I still watched it anyways. And it's always been this movie that for some reason, anytime I remember it, it just gives me the chills, man.
Yeah.
It's just something about it. Now it's been about 15 years or so since I've watched this, so it's been a while, but it's still up there. I have not, taken it off the podium. I don't think there's ever been a film that's made me feel the way that this movie, shook me, the way that it really affected me.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I don't know if that's because I was a child when I watched that. It could be a big factor. So today we're going to be, revisiting it and seeing if it's as effective. But anytime I've seen a clip or a scene, years later, it's always had the same effect. It's almost like a mix of nostalgia and like raw fear that just takes a hold of you. And I am so excited to be watching this because we're watching this as a preparation for Dr. Sleep, which will be a first time. And that's going to be so exciting, man.
Yeah, I'm super pumped. First of all, the fact that we're going to be covering Dr. Sleep, but this movie, it's also been just a few years since I watched this. I remember the first time seeing this, it also left a very strong impact on me. And I think that's essentially a universal experience. Obviously you guys already know I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I've read a lot of his books and I really love the book, The Shining. And it's been years since I read that one as well. And I know that there's a lot of discussion as to how this kind of fares as an adaptation to the book. And I'm kind of interested to see how I'm going to feel about it now. What I remember so vividly about this is not necessarily like the fear that I felt, but like the overall tension and discomfort that I felt throughout the entire thing. It never lets you go. Like it's a noose tightening around your neck and you're just begging for it to be over. So I'm pumped, man. It's been ages since I've seen this. We both have been looking for an excuse to cover this on the channel.
Well,
so
we needed to get to Dr. Sleep, so we figured, it's always great to kind of revisit just to refresh as well.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Obviously, we're now adults, so we're going to catch a lot more of the nuance in terms of what is happening, because, at the time it was more like the horror was the main meal. So I'm excited for that, but I'm also excited for the sequel. Now, why have I not seen the sequel? That really is what terrifies me, because I've had this movie on a pedestal for so long.
Yeah.
The sequel, getting into Dr. Sleep, is kind of scary, guys. I've seen a lot of recs, a lot of people asking for it. I'm like, I've put that one off for so long. I've been interested in seeing it, but part of me is like, I don't want them to screw this up. I don't want them to screw this magic up. But to be fair, all I've seen is a lot of positives. Yeah. So I'm excited for it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope that you guys enjoy. If you guys want to watch the full length reaction alongside us with your own copy, that's going to be available on our Patreon. And if you guys want to watch these reactions early, make sure that you hit the join button and become a YouTube member. A massive shout out to Adam Baker,
as well as Azazel Bree.
Guys, thank you so much for becoming producer nights. You guys are phenomenal and you guys are awesome. And you are the two that have the common sense to tell the rest of the group, hey guys, maybe, let's not split up. Let's try to survive together.
Stay together.
So thank you for being that person in a horror film, guys. We truly appreciate you guys. We hope that you enjoy. And with that being said, let's get into it. Oh gosh. That theme just gets right under your skin, man.
This is, I think, easily one of the most unforgettable intros for me. Yeah. Of all time.
I still remember this. Yeah. This is.
It's like etched into our brains.
It's just a combination of beautiful, but also dreadful at the same time.
Very ominous.
It's so surreal revisiting the movie that scared the shit out of me as a kid.
I want to go here, wherever this is.
I think the actual hotel is in Oregon.
Or is it Colorado?
I'm not sure now. You're making me doubt.
Check us. I want to stay in that hotel.
Careful what you wish for.
Such a great contrast, right? With the beautiful, peaceful views.
Just feels like we're hunting them down. We're just
we're watching them.
Wow. There it is. And that's the thing, right? It looks like a gorgeous place.
Oh, it's stunning. It's absolutely beautiful.
Hi. I've got an appointment with Mr. Ullman. My name's Jack Torrance.
Sick tracking shot.
Just
Letting us
staying on
just
him.
enjoy the layout. Yeah.
Have any trouble finding us?
Oh, no problem at all. I made the trip in 3.5 hours.
Wow, that's a very good sign.
That was quick.
Do you really want to go and live in that hotel for the winter?
Sure I do. It'll be lots of fun. It always takes a little time to make new friends.
Yeah, I guess so.
No. Poor kid.
Mm.
I don't want to go there, Mrs. Torrance.
Well, how come you don't want to go?
I just don't.
We're all gonna have a real good time.
Oh, God.
Oof.
You see, she has such a tender soul, right?
Jack is going to take care of the Overlook for us this winter. I'd like you to take him around the place as soon as we're through.
Fine.
Our people in Denver recommended Jack very highly, and for once, I agree with them.
Hell yeah.
Hey. Doing well in the interview.
Our season here runs from May 15th to October 30th. Then we close down completely.
Seems to me that the skiing up here would be fantastic.
I was going to say.
It's a 25-mile stretch of road.
Oh,
Gets
okay.
an average of 20 feet of snow during the winter, and there's no way to make it economically feasible.
Mm.
This site was chosen for its seclusion and scenic beauty.
The seclusion.
The only thing that can get a bit trying up here during the winter is the tremendous sense of isolation.
It's mentally taxing. Yeah.
Just happens to be exactly what I'm looking for.
Of course. Yep, he'll have all the time to finish his work.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely going to be very peaceful.
How about your wife and son? How do you think they'll take to it?
They'll love it.
Right. I don't suppose they told you anything in Denver about the tragedy we had up here during the winter of 1970? Charles Grady is the winter caretaker. At some point, he must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He killed his family with an axe.
Jesus Christ.
Police, I thought that it was what the old-timers used to call cabin fever.
Because that's a very long time, man. In one place, isolated.
I think you can appreciate why I wanted to tell you about it.
At least he's being forthcoming about it.
Certainly can, and I also understand why your people in Denver left it for you to tell me. As far as my wife is concerned, I'm sure she'll be absolutely fascinated.
Sure,
Yes.
man. I'm sure she's going to be ecstatic about it.
Do you think Dad'll get the job? He already did. He's gonna phone Wendy up in a few minutes to tell her.
So cool.
That is
already establishing
insane.
that the kid has a gift. That's so amazing.
There's the phone call.
Tony, why don't you want to go to the hotel? I don't know. You do too know.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh, this is iconic right
Dude,
here.
this is...
Cinematic history, man.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Just all that blood gushing.
Great effect. Gallons and gallons of blood, man. Ugh. I love the stillness that he uses to direct these scenes. It just feels like it paralyzes you.
When you were brushing your teeth, do you remember if you smelled anything funny?
You pass out.
What's the next thing you remember after you were brushing your teeth?
I don't know, saying wake up, wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Is Tony one of your animals?
No, he's a little bit that lives in my mouth.
Does Tony ever tell you to do things?
Yeah, I'm sure she's going to be intrigued about that.
I was
Like,
gonna
wait, say what?
Kids say the creepiest things sometimes.
Mrs. Torrance, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Oh, well.
Oh, okay.
What was the matter with him?
Mrs. Torrance, most of the time these episodes with kids are never explained.
We'll never know.
Did Tony's first appearance happen to coincide with your arrival here?
I guess Danny started talking to Tony about the time we put him in nursery school. And then he had an injury, so we kept him out for a while. And yeah, I guess that's about the time when I first noticed that he was talking to Tony. Purely an accident. My husband had been drinking, and something good did come out of it all, because he said, Wendy, I'm never going to touch another drop. He hasn't had any alcohol in 5 months.
Well, at least he tried to change, right?
But yeah, it's completely fair that, you know, the doctor would draw that association, right? Like when there is a big change happening in a kid's
Its
life.
behavior, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's trying to find the root, right, of what
Right.
could have caused this.
I'm hungry.
Well, you should have eaten your breakfast.
Damn. That was cold.
Yeah.
Wasn't it around here that the Donner Party got snowbound?
What was the donor party?
They got snowbound one winter in the mountains. They had to resort to cannibalism in order to stay alive.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You mean they ate each other up?
Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
Yep, kiddo.
I know all about cannibalism. I saw it on TV.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, he saw it on TV.
It's okay.
He's so entertained by it. It's like, don't worry, guys. I know all about
Oh
people
my
eating each
God.
other. That's fine.
Yeah. I love that you can already sense like the friction in the family, right?
There's definitely some
like,
tension, yeah.
Especially from Jack. Like he seems almost annoyed by them.
What time is the plane leave? 8:30.
Dude, that is just crazy. Everybody's just leaving,
Bye.
and nothing but your family stays in a place like this.
Yeah. It's such a huge place.
Bill, would you have the Torrance's things brought to their apartment?
Fine. I better collect my family first.
Oh.
How did they fit all that luggage in the car?
I was gonna say
Like-
the car didn't even seem that big.
I was gonna, cause like
Well.
it's those little things that make this movie so unsettling, right? There are certain things that just don't quite fully make sense.
Yeah.
My God. This place is fantastic, isn't it, hon? This is probably the most gorgeous hotel I've ever seen.
Oh, this whole place has had an illustrious past.
You could say that.
We had 4 presidents who stayed here. Lots of movie stars.
Damn. Very
Wow.
popular place, huh? Whoa. Oh,
my
no,
God.
no.
I don't like
these
it.
two girls used to creep me the hell out.
Dude.
They still do. Again, it's Kubrick's use of stillness.
Yeah. It just keeps you locked in that shot. Ugh.
Simple imagery, yet so effective, man. I love it.
This is our famous hedge maze. It's quite an attraction around here. It's a lot of fun. But I wouldn't want to go in there unless I had an hour to spare to find my
Oh
way
my
out.
God.
Yeah, it is a maze after all.
The site is supposed to be located on an Indian burial ground, and I believe they
Of
actually
course
had
it
to
is.
repel a few Indian attacks as they were building it.
Indian burial ground, you say, huh? Stephen King's classic.
As a matter of fact, we brought a decorator in from Chicago just last year to refurbish this.
I love
part of
how
the
much
hotel.
time they're taking to show us the hotel.
I found him outside looking for you.
Dan, did you get tired of bombing the universe?
This whole place is such an enormous maze. I feel like I'll have to leave a trail of breadcrumbs every time I come in.
Right here is our walk-in freezer. 30 10-pound bags of hamburger,
Hell yeah.
12 turkeys, about 40 chickens, 50 sirloin steaks.
Ah, damn.
50 steaks, you say?
Well, what's your favorite food then?
French fries and ketchup.
My guy.
Well, I think we can manage that too, Doc.
How'd you know we call him Doc?
Beg pardon?
You know, like in the Bugs Bunny cartoons? But how did you know that?
Well, I guess I probably heard you call him that.
Right.
Right. Totally.
Yeah. What's up, Doc? Now, this is the storeroom.
Nicely sidestepped on that one.
Canned fish and meat.
That subtle use of with the sound design.
Post toasters, cornflakes, sugar puffs.
Just feels like they're stepping into something so dark.
Yeah, something's up already.
Yeah, he's sensing something.
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc?
Oh, wow.
Dude, what a reveal, man.
A direct line. How do you process that as a kid? Is like, wait, is this real?
We're on our way through to the basement. I promise we won't keep her very long.
No problem, Mr. Oven. I was just getting to the ice cream. What kind of ice cream do you like, Doc?
Chocolate.
Chocolate it shall be. Come on, son.
He's so sweet with
Wow.
him.
He
That's
really
so nice.
is. I love that he brings up positive energy that we
Yeah.
desperately need in this movie.
By 5 o'clock tonight, you'll never know anybody was ever
That's
here.
insane.
Just like a ghost ship, huh?
It's so haunting, man.
Yeah.
It's just knowing that this place is going to be just so empty.
It feels so strange because it's supposed to be like brimming with life.
Do you know how I knew your name was Doc? I can remember when I was a little boy. My grandmother and I could hold conversations entirely without ever opening our mouths.
Oh, wow. Yep.
She called it shining.
There it is.
But there are other folks, though mostly they don't know it or don't believe it.
So cool. They get to
Right.
identify each other.
Must be such a relief, right?
Why don't you want to talk about it?
I'm not supposed to.
Oh, no.
Who says you ain't supposed to?
Tony. Tony is a little boy that loves my mouth.
It's such a bizarre thing still.
Does your mom and dad know about Tony?
Yes.
Do they know he tells you things?
No, Tony told me never to tell him.
So they only know part of it, yeah.
Mr. Hallorann, are you scared of this place?
I guess you could say the Overlook Hotel here has something about it that's like shining.
It's special. Yep.
Is there something bad here?
How do you even answer that to a kid?
You know, Doc, when something happens, it can leave a trace of itself behind. Not things that anyone can notice, but things that people who shine can see.
They're able to feel it, yeah.
Right.
They're aware of it.
More sensitive to it.
I think a lot of things happen right here in this particular hotel over the years.
That's crazy that they can see all the way in the past and future.
Yeah.
What about room 237?
Oh, that is creepy, dude. He
Dude,
just
it is-
knows.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing in room 237. But you ain't got no business going in there anyway.
Yeah, trying to keep him away from it.
This is a great intro to his character, to Dick. I love the warmth that he brings, but also the experience and how he, how the exposition of The Shining is given.
Yes.
It's so simple. It's just, we call it this and it's special. And these are some of the things that we can do, right?
It feels so natural, the exposition of it, because Danny is also kind of figuring out.
Coming to terms with the fact that
exactly.
he is special, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Love the use of the Steadicam, by the way, here.
Yes.
Again, just doing these tight corners where we don't know what's on the other
I know.
side.
It's claustrophobic,
Yeah.
dude, because it's like we really don't know what's happening around the corner. Just like right now. And how the sound of the wheels goes in and out because of the carpet. It's like everything, it's so jarring.
What time is it?
It's about 11:30.
30.
Yeah, he got some good sleep, huh?
Any ideas yet?
Lots of ideas. No good ones.
Oh, man.
Well, something will come. It's just a matter of settling back into the habit of writing every day.
Yeah, that's all it is.
He's so... Yeah, there's this layer of annoyance, right?
When we first came up here, I thought it was kind of scary.
I fell in love with it right away. It was as though I'd been here before. As though I knew what was going to be around every corner.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh my
It's
God.
like destiny.
I love how they're establishing the tension between these two. Like, you feel like the conversation, like surface level.
Well, something
it's
feels
nice,
off, right?
but it's off. Yeah.
There's love there, you could tell, but they're not addressing a certain problem,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming is probably what, they had to go through with Danny.
Yeah.
That's still lingering in her mind.
I'm gonna get you. You better run fast.
Would you guys stay in a place like this all alone, just you and your family? I don't know, man. Gosh, that is a massive
gosh.
maze. Look at how they're recreating the same thing they were doing in the hotel here. It's like, again, we can't see. Turning the corner, the use of the Steadicam.
Well, the maze is very representative of how the hotel feels to them, right? Because
Yeah.
it's so large. And
Exactly.
They're still getting used to the place. It really is a
The
maze.
hotel is also a maze, but it's
Yeah.
a different kind of maze.
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting. It's like the spiritual and the physical, right?
Like the way the camera moves, it's so voyeuristic. I love that you mentioned that earlier. It really does feel like we're stalking them.
Yeah, stalking is the right word. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, it really feels like that. And also a sense of the inevitable, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're just viewers watching this unfold. There's nothing we can do about it. Whoa. That is sick.
Wow.
So interesting how he inserts levels of, moments of surreal.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like
Surrealism.
dreamlike.
I didn't think it's gonna be this big, did you? No.
Tuesday.
Oh my God.
I'm enjoying the slow burn buildup to it too. There's, you feel some type of unease, yet you can't really point it out.
The carpet.
Yeah. Again, iconic.
Yeah.
Every single turn. I think it's a great moment to point out also the inconsistencies and the paradox with how the hotel is built.
Yeah.
There are doors here, look at this, that lead to nowhere. On the right side, that should lead to
I know.
would lead
Oh my
to
God.
absolutely nowhere.
Good catch.
Yeah, it's
there's
right
the
there in our
staircase
face.
is right there.
Exactly. And it just messes with your mind. Right in front of 237 too.
Let's keep going.
So cool. It's like the hotel is warping our reality.
Mhm.
We're just like putting things to make it look normal, but it's not. That damn room, man. You've been warned. To be fair, if I was a kid, I'd probably want to check,
100%.
check out what the hell is going on here. It's quite a bold thing to do for a horror film because it's not right in your face. Like, this is actually like what you would consider to like today, in today's age,
Right.
like elevated horror. This is
Yeah.
like some A24 shit.
Yeah.
But decades before A24 was even a thing.
Right. I mean, that is something very special about this movie. There are a lot of details that, if you pay attention while you're watching it, not just taking it at face value, you catch those things.
Hi, hon.
She's such a sweetheart,
I
man.
know.
Weather forecast said it's gonna snow tonight.
What do you want me to do about it?
Oh my God.
Wendy, let me explain something to you.
Oh God, here we go.
He is so nasty.
You're breaking my concentration. You're distracting me. And it will then take me time to get back to where I was.
Taking all of his frustrations out on her.
When I'm in here, that means that I am working. That means don't come in. Why don't you start right now and get the fuck out of here?
Oh my God, Jesus.
Oh, he would be eating
dude.
that typewriter.
Yeah. She's a sweetheart. I'm like, good luck with this one. Talking to her like that. Oh, yeah. That typewriter would have been gone seconds ago. I feel so bad for her, man.
My heart
She's
shatters
such
for her.
a kind soul.
Yeah.
But also amazing performance by Jack Nicholson.
I
Like his
know.
frustration and annoyance is so damn palpable.
It's
It's
so
like
layered.
emanating out of him.
It's amazing because it's subtle. He's not doing
Well,
all
it's
the
those microaggressions.
Yes.
But constant microaggressions.
like passive aggressive, and it's
Phenomenal
yeah.
choices when it comes to how he delivers
Yeah.
the lines.
And the way he is such a perfect.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Okay.
Yep. Starting to lose him. So damn creepy, man.
It's like he's
Saturday.
not human. Like,
Yeah.
it's haunting is what it is.
There's moments where he's like hyper present, where he's like
Yeah.
super there in the moment, and there's other moments where he's like completely detached.
Yeah, like vacant. There's
Mhm.
nothing
Yeah,
behind
he
the
feels
eyes. Yeah.
hollow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, back in the day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, lines
Yeah.
are not working because of the storm.
The storm's gonna mess everything up for sure. I'm also very fascinated by the splashes of red and the usage of it.
Hi, how are you folks getting on up there? Over?
Oh, we're just fine. But our telephones don't seem to be doing too well.
Any chance of them being repaired soon? Over.
I don't think with that weather.
Boy, this storm is really something, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's one of the worst we've had for years.
Oh, phenomenal.
Oh, great.
And Mrs. Torrance? I think it might be a good idea if you leave your radio on all the time now.
Well, it's cool that at least they have a way to communicate. Sickly greens.
Like a vomit green.
Yeah.
Or what was it you called this green? Baby poop green?
Baby poop green, indeed.
See, he's wearing red again. Oh my
shit.
God. Absolutely not, bro.
Come and play with us.
Absolutely not. Oh!
And ever.
Glimpses of the past. The axe and the two girls, yep. This poor kid,
Jeez.
man. The stuff he's got to witness and not understand fully what the hell is going on.
Tony, I'm scared. It's just like pictures in a book, Danny. It isn't real.
It's a scary ass book, man.
Yeah, it feels pretty real. Man, it would be the coziest place if it wasn't haunted.
I know.
That is such a vibe watching some TV while it's snowing outside.
I know, it's the best.
Can I go to my room and get my fire engine?
Not right now. Daddy's asleep.
I won't make a sound. I promise I'll tiptoe.
Oh,
They're so isolated even from each other.
that's also like another
Right?
layer of horror too. Like being an artist and having a creative block when you
Yeah.
really depend on it. Like he needs this
Yeah.
story to make a living out of it. And not being able to come up with a good story as a writer or a good painting as a painter, whatever it is that you're
Yeah.
doing, that's like another layer of horror as well.
It really
Because
is.
you're like, what if I never get a good idea?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm stuck in this infinite loop. Oh my God.
What a beautiful shot. You see him in the reflection.
I love how we're all like holding
Yeah.
our breaths because it's like, what is he going to do?
Yeah, I swear.
I want you to like it here.
It's like nothing is happening, but the music makes it so much worse.
I wish we could stay here forever and ever.
Oh, hell no.
Just like the girls, right?
Uh-huh.
You would never hurt Mommy and me, would you?
I mean, ask him point blank.
Did your mother ever say that to you?
Oh gosh,
Of course
no.
he would turn it around on her.
I love you, Danny.
He's
Oh
so
my God.
unsettling.
Never do anything to hurt you. Never. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
That damn smile. God, he is amazing in this. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah, it's been years, but I did not remember that his performance was this strong. Jeez. He really gives off
Dude,
unhinged.
I just wanted to snatch Danny up and just run
Yeah.
away with him because
But
it's like
that's the thing. He's not saying anything weird. He's
Or-
treating his kid as like his son. He's showing affection,
Right.
but there's this duality,
but
this weird,
Yeah, it doesn't feel.
the subtext of it is
Yeah.
just
It's the eyes, dude.
Yeah.
It's
feels like imminent danger. You know, your
Yeah.
survival instinct starts to go off and you're like,
yeah. Your amygdala's working overtime in this
Mhm.
in this movie.
Oh,
no.
yeah. Doors wide open.
Mom, are you in there?
Ah,
Definitely
nice.
not.
Nice. Cutting back before we even get to see what's in the room.
It just dawned on me that we don't see Jack do any of the caretaking. Like we see her doing all this shit.
But he's too busy writing, okay? Whoa. Yeah, it's interesting that it's not just Danny or Jack, but also her. Everybody is hearing some sort of supernatural. There's not supposed to be
Yeah.
anybody else in here. Oh, was that him?
Oh, yeah, it is him.
I don't even want to know what kind of dreams he's having.
Dude. Holy shit, dude.
Oh, he looks terrified, yeah.
What the hell did he see, man?
It's the most horrible dream I ever had.
It's okay. It's okay now.
I dreamed that I killed you and Danny.
Come on. Let's get up off the floor, huh?
So interesting when we get to see him experiencing fear like that is like the real him. It's like for a
Yeah.
second he snaps out of it.
Yeah, he's actually horrified by that idea.
Yeah.
Right? I think this is him that's not too much under the influence of the hotel just yet.
Go play in your room for a while. Your dad's just got a headache.
Is Danny okay? He went into that room.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
What happened to your neck?
Yeah, he's not responding at all. That is a phenomenal shot. Yeah, giving the viewer, straight attention. It's like, wait, did he do something?
Her slow head turn to him, you know exactly what that means.
You did this to him. Didn't you? Didn't you?
I mean, after what he just revealed with his dream.
How could you?
Of course, he would be suspect number one, aside from the fact that they're alone in this whole place.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
It's like he's paralyzed. Oh.
He doesn't even know if he did it, huh?
I don't think he does.
Again, I don't remember this much, but do we ever get an answer? Could it have been supernatural and nothing to do with him at all?
I mean, I think that is
probably what happened, right?
I think that is possible. I can't remember if that was actually being answered, but
let's wait and see. Forgot how excellent the score is. It's right in your head. It's so uncomfortable. It's not beautiful by any means. Like, we wouldn't call this a banger score. It's the complete opposite. It's so annoying and
it's meant to be.
Yeah.
It's meant to be grating.
Stressful.
Yeah.
Feels like it's scratching into your brain, you know?
My goddamn soul. Just a glass of beer.
No booze.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?
What the hell?
You slipped me a bottle of bourbon, a little glass, and some ice.
It's like the hotel heard him. He's like, oh, you'll give your soul? Okay, well,
like, okay,
here you go.
Here's to 5 miserable months on the wagon and all the irreparable harm that it's caused me.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are things going, Mr. Torrance?
Things could be better, Lloyd. Just a little problem with the old sperm bank upstairs.
Oh, my God.
God.
I love the acting choice where you could see him enjoy every single sip. He's taking his time with it.
I love the little son of a bitch. I'd do anything for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
As long as I live, she'll never let me forget what happened.
It's his own guilt that's doing all this, huh?
Right.
Again, and he's projecting it onto her. He hates himself for
100%.
what he did, so he hates everything that reminds him of what he did.
It was an accident. Completely unintentional.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Happened to anybody.
He can't forgive himself for doing it.
The little fucker had thrown all my papers all over the floor. All I tried to do was pull them up.
Yeah. Massive consequences. Sick.
Dude, this is true terror.
There's a crazy woman in one of the rooms. She tried to strangle Danny.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
He's asking her.
He went up into one of the bedrooms. The door was open and he saw this crazy woman in the bathtub.
So it wasn't him, yeah? Cool, okay. So that I did not remember if they ever explained it. So yeah, it was.
So interesting how differently they react to Danny possibly being attacked and injured, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't give a shit.
Oh God, what is he seeing? Just the horror in his face.
And how suddenly the onset is, right? Just out of nowhere.
Is he seeing what Danny saw?
I think so.
That is crazy, dude. That psychic connection is so damn strong. Could just relive.
Well, I
from
feel
a different
like
perspective.
Yeah, once he met Danny, maybe like it's easier now for him. It's almost like a radio, like he just kind of picks up on it. Maybe.
Cool. Did they explain a little bit of like how it works a bit more in depth in the book?
Oh, not that I remember it right now.
Oh yeah.
My God.
I remember they recreated this for Ready Player One, and I was like, oh my God, yes, this is The Shining.
You're right.
Oh, dude, this is. Yeah, he's like, wait, this ain't so bad.
That does not look like a crazed woman to me.
What were they talking about? It's interesting, right? Because it's like, it is the hotel trying to seduce him as well.
Yeah. It shows itself differently to Jack, and he's been perceiving the hotel differently compared to
Yeah, he loves it.
them. Yeah.
Thinks it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like a weird dream, isn't it? It's like
yeah.
not a single word. Nothing. Big smooch.
Get right in there.
Yeah. Decaying. The body is like it's a corpse. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's probably what. Oh my God.
Ain't so sexy now, is she?
Nope.
It's again like a metaphor of what the Overlook looks like at first glance and what it actually is. It's rotten to the core. This is a pretty bold movie, man. It's really out there, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of symbolism. Obviously, this one was a bit more in your face, but still a lot of more discreet and subdued symbolism as well.
Yeah, I mean, the movie's layered with them. Some of them, like you said, more overt and some more subtle.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing at all.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that.
Are you sure it was the right room? I mean, maybe Danny made a mistake.
Yeah, she's so scared.
She's so distressed, dude.
I think he did it to himself.
Hell of a way to twist it, man.
There is no other explanation.
I mean, yeah, he's trying to go the logical route. He knows he didn't do it, and there's nobody else. Oh my God, he's not even sleeping, isn't this? He's in this trance state.
I think we have to get Danny out of here.
You mean just leave the hotel?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It is so fucking typical of you to create a problem like this when I finally have a chance to accomplish something.
So here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I have let you fuck up my life so far, but I am not gonna let you fuck this up.
That is so messed up. Blaming her for everything that's ever happened to him. Everything negative.
It's easier to blame someone else.
It's crazy how it just targeted Jack. Like nobody else. I mean, Danny, of course, is feeling it, but he's just being drained of his soul. Literally, he's losing the will to be good at all. It's just like all the negative emotions are enhanced.
Feels like he's being like infected.
It's like overdrive depression.
Yeah.
You know, mixed with fury. Oh my God, here we go.
Sir, I've been trying to make an urgent phone call up there, but the operator said that the phone lines are down.
Yeah, he's already sensing that there's something wrong happening over there. He's like, no, please check up on them. I have a question, guys, because I'm not familiar with the actual novel. Is this implying that Jack also has a shining, but he's not accepting it? Like, Hallorann said that other people choose to ignore it, yet he's seeing a bunch of shit in the hotel.
That is a good question.
You would only be able to see supernatural shit if you did have the shining.
Right. I feel like
but they already revealed that it's genetic.
Yeah.
Because Hallorann said his grandma had it too.
Right.
So it wouldn't be that much of a stretch to say father and son, right? Or at least in his line of it's in the blood, right? Some sort of sensitivity to this kind of stuff. Whichever it is, he's definitely experiencing some weird shit.
Bourbon on the rocks.
That'll do her.
So interesting that even though he is bizarre and twisted, he still carries the damn Jack Nicholson charisma with his performance.
No charge to you, Mr. Torrance.
You've got good credit.
No charge?
Orders from the house.
I'm the kind of man likes to know who's buying their drinks, Lloyd.
It's not a matter that concerns you, Mr. Torrance. At least not at this point.
Not just yet.
Oh, dear.
Anything you say.
It's funny, the happiest that we see him is when he's around booze.
But even the way it's written, it's very dreamlike. It's like he questions things and then immediately forgets it.
So sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I think the best thing is to come along to the gentleman's room, sir, and we'll get some water to it, sir.
Here, I'll just hold this for you there.
Whoa.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So damn striking.
Wow.
What do they call you around here, Jeevesy?
Grady, sir. Delbert Grady.
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 Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
What is, sir? I don't believe so.
He's like, is this real? What the hell?
You, married man, are you?
Yeah, I have a family.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I have a wife and 2 daughters, sir.
2 daughters. My.
Where are they now? You, chopped your wife and daughter up into little bits.
Yep.
Well, this is awkward.
That's strange, sir.
I don't have any recollection of that at all.
You were the caretaker here.
You are the caretaker. You've always been the caretaker.
That is so trippy. It's like their souls have been trapped there for literally, like they've been saying, eternity.
Yeah.
They can't distinguish time anymore.
Your son is attempting to bring an outside party into this situation.
So that's what he's been doing.
Trying to reach out.
Who?
That is insane that he's communicating with him from all the way here. Like, the kid must be extremely freaking powerful.
Your son has a very great talent.
Yeah.
But he is attempting to use that very talent against your will.
He is a very willful boy.
The way it manipulates him into...
Indeed he is, Mr. Torrance.
Coming to a certain conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps they need a good talking to.
Yeah, talking to.
Yeah.
My girls, sir, they didn't care for the Overlook at first. One of them actually stole a pack of matches and tried to burn it down.
They knew, huh? Something was wrong with this place.
Mm-hmm.
I corrected her.
Starting to remember, huh?
Yeah, laying all the groundwork for how Jack should be handling all this.
Yeah, he didn't chop them to bits. He corrected them.
He corrected
them.
It's
different, okay? There's still a lot of love in there.
Of course.
We might just be able to get down the mountain and...
There it is, the heartbeat.
Yeah.
We'll just have to tell them that we're going by ourselves. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, she's trying to gather the courage to just do what must be done. Red drum.
Red rum.
Danny's not here, Mrs. Torrance.
Oh, man.
On top of everything, imagine.
You just had a bad dream. Everything's okay.
And he's stuck in that bad dream.
Yeah.
Danny's gone away, Mrs. Torrance.
Tony took over. For now.
Gosh, she's absolutely killing it too, man. You feel just the weight and the desperation.
This is KDK1 calling KDK12.
Of course. And he's the one that's going to answer.
Of course. The one time he's doing any caretaking.
Everything is peachy over here. You don't have to worry.
We're just vibing, man. It's all good.
KDK1 calling KDK12. Do you read me?
Yeah, he's just going to disconnect everything.
I called a while ago about the folks at the Overlook Hotel.
We tried to contact them several times by radio, but they didn't answer.
Send someone up there right now.
Yeah. He's so sweet. Like, you see, he can't shake it. It's such a helpless situation to be in.
8 a.m. But what do? Do you trust your instinct?
Right.
Do you trust your abilities? Or
Right.
Yeah, but the fact, like you said, yeah, he's going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Got on a plane and just heading over there. I like how subtly they point out just how strong both of these guys are, like Danny and him. Like, like the guy is taking a whole plane to get there.
Yeah.
And they were able to communicate. That is insane. Of course, the Kubrick symmetry.
Oh my God.
Shining?
That was a Shining moment. I was just thinking it's very like
It's
Kubrick,
beautiful.
and I love how he places like his characters like dead center.
Mm-hmm. Especially with this story, right? Just having the one character in the middle definitely sells the whole isolation theme.
Yeah, especially with Jack when he's, sitting on his typewriter.
What's the weather like up there?
The snowplows are keeping things moving in town, but the mountain roads are completely blocked.
We got a very serious problem
Yeah.
with the people who are taking care of the place. They turned out to be completely unreliable assholes.
Okay, Dick, I'll take care of it.
Larry's a real one.
Thanks a lot, Larry. I really appreciate that.
We all need friends like Larry.
Yeah, dude, how much effort he's going through just
Miami
to get
to Denver.
There. 5-hour
And then
drive.
5-hour drive, yeah.
And then a snowcat.
He must be exhausted. Danny.
Yeah.
Being in that state for so long.
I'm just gonna go and talk to Daddy for a few minutes, and I'll be right back.
Please don't do that.
Yes, Mrs. Torrance.
Yeah, still Tony.
Yeah.
Just protecting him from the trauma that he just experienced, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, taking the bat with just in case.
That is, yeah, that's a different level of terror, man. The not feeling safe with your own family, man. That is, yeah. Also, shout out to the set designers, man. This place looks incredible. It has its own personality.
I love that it also can change from, like you said, like from super homey and cozy to so desolate and cold.
That's all he wrote.
No play makes Jack a dull boy.
Also loving the slight inconsistency that the typewriter also changed colors. Pretty sure it was white in the beginning.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
That's all he's written, man.
Imagine finding this. Forget the supernatural stuff. You just think, yeah, like your husband is completely cracked. Look at this.
Whole novel worth of the same thing over and over again.
Jesus.
Oh no, he's right behind her.
The camera movement certainly suggesting that.
How do you like it?
Oh my god.
How do you like it?
It's great, great, man. Love the third act.
Full of twists and turns.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
Oh god.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah. That's not your husband anymore, man.
No. Probably hasn't been in a while, honestly.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
it was about Danny.
He's so vulnerable.
And
he's seeing everything.
yeah, he's connected to it.
I think we should discuss Danny. What should be done with him?
Gentle parenting?
I think you have some very definite ideas about what should be done with Danny, and I'd like to know what they are.
He's mocking her.
Have you ever had a single moment's thought about my responsibility?
Yeah, from his perspective, it's like she doesn't even care.
Yeah, he's completely made himself the victim in this situation.
Stay away from me.
Why?
I just want to go back to my room.
Oh, dude, my heart breaks for her.
Yeah.
Don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Darling, light of my life. I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Oh, yep.
Give me the bat.
Wait! Billy!
Phenomenal
He's
performance.
amazing.
Holy shit, dude. He is so freaking nuts.
Also, I love the subversion here in the stairs. Yeah, there you go. Fuck him up.
Oh.
There you go. Because usually, like, whoever is higher in a scene with stairs, they're usually the person in power.
Yep.
But here, you know, she has no power. She is the prey.
It's the strength of his performance alone carrying it, man. Like,
But
both of them,
also-
obviously, but
of
his
course.
craziness and the way he's selling it, you know that she's trapped. There's nowhere to go here.
Yeah. And how much space he takes up on the screen, right? It's so brilliantly done. Damn, she's been...
He's a big dude, too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Whack him again.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
What are you doing?
Getting rid of the problem.
Hey, wait a minute.
Dude, that is scary, having to lock up your husband because he's completely lost it.
Especially because, like, you can tell she does not have a violent bone in her body.
No.
Let me out of here and I'll forget the whole goddamn thing. It'll be just like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think it works that way, man.
No.
I don't think we should forget about this.
What an amazing shot, right? We're just like, it's almost like we're trapped underneath him.
I think you hurt my head real bad. I'm dizzy.
I love what they're doing here. The micro glances he's doing towards the camera, slightly breaking the fourth wall, making us uncomfortable. It's like he's looking at us for a brief moment.
I'm gonna go now.
Wendy,
You know, if she opens that damn door, he's gonna...
No, that's it for her.
you're not going anywhere. Go check out the snowcat in the radio and you'll see what I mean.
Well, we know about the radio, but
Yeah.
based on what he said, he messed it up as well, huh?
Go check it out.
Oh, dude.
Oh, he gives me the
so
skeevies.
good. My God.
Jesus.
This descent into madness, man.
Yeah.
This movie, how it picks up, it's like, oh, how the fuck did we get here? Probably the same way the family feels. It's like everything was fine. We come to this place and it just spirals out of control. Yeah, look at those amounts of snow. They weren't kidding.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, what do you do? She can't walk in those temperatures for hours and hours.
She's incredible, man. You feel her desperation and like
the despair.
Yeah.
It's so palpable. It's so real. It's actually quite uncomfortable to watch at times.
It's very uncomfortable to watch.
It's Grady, Mr. Torrance. Delbert Grady.
That is insane. Your best bud.
Yeah.
Well, at least they had Oreos, so it can't be that bad of a place. That's how they get me. They will get me in a second. It's like, we got Oreos.
God,
okay, I'm there.
I see you can hardly have taken care of the business we discussed.
No need to rub it in, Mr. Grady. I'll deal with that situation as soon as I get out of here.
I and others have come to believe that your heart is not in this.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah.
It's the good old, you're a wussy if you can't do it. Prove it.
I fear you will have to deal with this matter in the harshest possible way.
There's nothing I look forward to with greater pleasure.
This is nauseating to witness.
Oh my God, dude. That is insane. Yeah, so it's like how much is a vision and how much is actually real. Just unlocked his door. So it's like the Overlook is using them as like projections of these people, but it's actually the hotel, huh? Speaking to him directly.
I think,
Or like the collective, the minds and the souls that have been trapped there are all I like how they're giving us the lore, but it's so broad and up for interpretation. Take it as a lesson, folks. Do not build on top of burial grounds. It's not a good idea.
I love that the rhythm of how he's saying it emulates the heartbeat that we hear in the score.
Yeah, we've lost him too. Dude, that knife is the size of the kid's torso almost.
I know.
That is wild. That's what he saw in his vision. Yeah, and now he's doing it.
Red rum! Red rum!
Yeah. Sounding the alarm.
Red rum! Red rum!
Ah, there it is. Yep, the reveal.
Bro.
Murder. He's been trying to warn her. This fucking guy.
Dude.
He's so scary.
I remember, I think like they had to build stronger doors because he just kept breaking them down way too quick. I think he was like a fireman at some point. So like he obviously was very good at breaking down doors. I love that.
Man.
I love that the camera swings back every time he gains that momentum. Oh, God.
Great choice.
Wendy, I'm home.
It's funny and also just disturbing at the same time, but it's that combination of his performance that makes it so damn interesting to watch.
It's so morbid because like also like in this stair sequence, it's funny. It's really fucked up, but like his delivery.
Shit, yeah, she doesn't fit.
I can't get out!
Oh man. Imagine Danny as a kid, like having to leave your mom behind, knowing that there's imminent danger.
He is so traumatized.
Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff.
Yeah. The desperation on her face, man. The agony. Helpless.
Jesus, yeah, that's the thing. It feels real. It doesn't feel like a movie.
Here's Johnny.
Hey, man. Cinema history right there.
God.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah, just fucking wait.
Yeah, dude, just keep going.
Yeah,
don't stop at once.
Don't
stop at
listen,
one.
I'm telling you, you gotta
Severely
keep going.
injure them. At least enough so you could get away.
Severely maim or injure.
That's where we draw the line.
I just want to give her a great big hug.
They both carry this one so much. Imagine
Holy
just
shit.
waiting there. Yeah.
Like
You don't know what's going to
you're
happen
just
next.
locked into place because you're like, this could be help.
Dude, saved by the damn bell.
Yeah.
She was close. Man, you just want to reach out and shout to this guy.
I know.
Please grab a weapon, grab something, because Jack is completely unhinged.
Anybody here?
My God, he's going to pop out of nowhere.
I swear.
Yeah.
Hello? Anybody here?
I don't like this, man.
This is going on for too long. Fuck.
Holy
shit! Holy shit!
Right in
Oh my
the
God, I
chest.
forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Oh, man.
So mad about that.
Danny boy?
That's such a shame. I actually liked him as a character so much.
He was a good man.
Yeah, it's a confirmation. He's going to do it. He's willing to go far. Oh, great camera work, man. It's so nauseating. It's like we're spiraling. Shout out to the camera operators for not tripping.
Seriously? Oh. Gotcha.
What are they implying there with Grady? So now she's seeing it. So I guess once it's strong enough, other people can see shit too.
I guess so.
Don't. Oh my God.
Dude, look at this. I love how this is like the twisted version of like him on his little tricycle.
Yeah. Well, it mirrors it, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Turning those tight corners.
Yeah, but this time, one wrong turn, and he is dead. Yeah, it's so easy for him to follow.
Yeah. Oh,
whoa.
shit.
Great party, isn't it?
Absolutely fantabulous.
The best of the best, man. So interesting because from her performance, it almost feels like she doesn't want to believe what she's seeing, but she has no other option than to confront her new reality.
Right.
Which is so real. We don't want to assume, we don't want to assimilate that this is the reality now, that this is the truth.
She's already dealing with enough with the fact that her husband almost killed her, right?
Oh my God.
Shit.
It's like, is this how it's always been?
Right.
It's like the hotel is showing that its true nature, finally. Oh.
Smart kid. Damn, Danny. Hell yeah.
You don't have much time.
No.
Damn elevators. Ah, she's seeing it too.
Shit.
My goodness. Yeah, just hold on.
His frenzied look right now is the stuff of nightmares. Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, man. Great way to introduce that score, yeah. It's a fairly long sequence, man. It's like mentally tiring. Like you feel like Danny, like how hard must it be as a kid to like hide in that cold? Oh, he's out.
There you go.
I wonder if that was also part Shining helping him out.
Another very good question.
That is so tragic.
Yeah.
Because I want to believe that's not, obviously that wasn't all Jack's doing, right? It's a clear influence from it. So it's like, yeah, he lost himself to it. That is true horror. Losing yourself to something and you have no control over it.
Well, because we don't know, right? How much of this was him? Does it just bring out what was already there?
It just made it worse. Yeah. Good point.
Because it's not like he was a sweetheart. Oh, God. Oh, my God. What a stark.
Yeah. Froze
Cut
to
to.
death. Music playing even though there's no one.
Yeah. Well, the hotel is still alive, right?
Mm-hmm. There he is. Dead center.
He's part of the hotel now.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's always been here and always will be.
It's like a weird loop situation,
right?
Huh? Overlook Hotel. July 4th, 1921.
1921.
Yeah. None of it, it's bizarre. It's just altering reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, his soul is now part of it. And once you're part of it is like, time is not even a concept. Just like The Shining, the people that have The Shining can see the past and the future. I guess they experience things in the same sense.
Like Grady was saying, right? Like he always been the caretaker, and Jack has always been the caretaker.
Yeah. It's also begged the question, right? Because it's cyclical. This happened already with the previous caretaker.
Yeah.
Not so long ago.
In
now it's happening
1970, I think, right? That's what he said. Yeah.
And now it's happening again. Man, what an absolute classic, guys. I mean, no wonder this movie, I mean, at first, from what I've read, it wasn't received all that well, which is, I mean, I'm not surprised because this movie's definitely ahead of its time. I think it's so surreal watching a movie that came out, 1980, 40 plus years ago. And it feels like something that could have come out this Halloween season. Something that, if this was slapped with an A24 logo at the beginning, I would have bought it.
This is the predecessor.
Yeah. I mean, clearly all of those directors, you can see the clear inspiration here, and you can see how much of a visionary Kubrick was and how precise he is with his directing and with the way that the camera work is in this movie. Everything is it's like a puzzle, and it's beautiful to see it come together. A lot of this movie feels horrifying in a subliminal way where you can't quite put your finger on what is wrong with what you're watching, but you feel it. And a big part of it is obviously the score informs the audience constantly with a horror film, but specifically with this one, I don't think I've ever heard of a score where I go, I don't want to hear it ever again. Normally with scores like, oh, that's so good, you will hear us say that. Oh my God, the score is amazing.
Right.
And I think this one is a great score, but in a different way. It's so good at what it does, making you uncomfortable and giving you a sense of anxiety that I don't think many scores are able to bring that out of that raw reaction of, please turn that off.
Yes.
It is so uncomfortable to listen to, and it's so good. And when it's not that in your face and loud type of score, it's like this heartbeat, this thump that just gets on your nerves, almost making you feel like Jack is slowly losing his mind and he can't tell why. I find this film so fascinating. First of all, massive shout out to Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall. I mean, both of them really did a phenomenal job in this. I love to see strong performances, and they delivered, man. This spiraling into madness, this slow burn, crazy ass story as Jack Torrance is becoming more and more aggressive and less of himself. And I love the choices that Jack Nicholson does as an actor here, because there's glimpses, very, very short, brief glimpses where you see who must be the real Jack, especially when he's terrified. It's like, oh, there he's something in his eyes. It's like, oh, he's there now. He's lucid. And then you lose that. It's so brief, but it informs the audience as to who this man must have been, because we only really see the real him, I think, in the very beginning in the interview, perhaps, when he's trying to show, he's at his very best to get this job. And then slowly but surely, well, I don't even know how slowly. I think as soon as he steps foot and the people leave, he starts to be affected.
Yeah, he's already taken by the hotel as soon as he steps foot.
Well, they say, right? He says that as soon as he walked in, he was like enamored by this place. And it's like, yeah, no shit, man. Like it's trying to get you. And it's insane how I love the lore. Like the Shining can also be in places. In this place, like what we would call a haunted hotel, essentially, how it just attracts people like a moth to a flame, and then it consumes them, right? And it's like, okay, but why? Why would you, like, the hotel wants to? It's like the hotel is hungry for the people that it kills, essentially, right? And I like how some things are up in the air, but I like the implications, right? Like Danny is super strong with the Shining. It's safe to say, because it's sort of genetic. At least that's what's implied when Dick is talking to Danny, that because Dick says, my grandmother had it. It got passed on to me. We call it the Shining. To see that Jack is very affected and he has a lot of visions and his reality is distorted, it's safe to assume that it's because he probably has it as well, and he's living in this heightened, just like Danny is, right? This heightened perception of ghost, essentially. Things from the past that are no longer there, things that will be there, perhaps. And they live in this purgatory. I
Right.
think this is like the best way. It's like purgatory on earth, right? Is this place where all the souls that died there stay there and have to
Yeah.
just live there forever. It's really, really cool. It's a great concept, but also like seeing how, you know, Danny as a character, how just helpless he is. It's tragic. It's a sad story. It's heartbreaking
Yeah.
at times. And the horror of isolation seeps in through the entirety of the script where you feel like, God, there's no help coming. It's that
Yeah.
the recognizing that as a reality, I think, is what makes this so damn scary. Is like they're going
Mhm.
through all of this and nobody's gonna come.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming until you see, you know, obviously Dick gets on a plane and whatnot, but it's just one person.
Yeah.
So that sense of, you know, the cabin fever is really
Yes.
palpable in this. And I think they did it in such an organic, raw way where you really feel affected. Even now as an adult, I'm like, yeah, I could see why me as a kid put this at number one. And I don't think it's moving, man. I don't think it's going to leave
No.
from my number one. There's so many things that this one does well. But I want you to be able to talk about this movie as well. But I will point out the thing that creeped me out the most, aside from the narrative, the impossible freaking architecture in this.
Oh my God,
is like
yeah.
the set makes no sense.
No.
And it's clearly deliberate to just make you go, what the hell? As soon as you're paying attention to the design,
Yeah.
you're like, this makes no sense.
No, and the thing is, like, they make sure to walk you through the
Yeah.
hotel multiple
That's
times.
the thing. That's how I know it's
right?
deliberate, because they wouldn't
Yes.
do that if it was a mistake.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Kubrick we're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
You know,
for sure.
so nothing is an accident here.
Mhm.
It's
No
all,
coincidences,
There aren't
yeah.
exactly. There are no
Yeah.
coincidences in Kubrick filmmaking, and you can really tell. And I love that you pointed out, you know, that shot in the hallway.
Like those doors lead to
Those
nowhere.
doors lead to nowhere.
Yeah.
And then it clicked for me later as, you know, they keep walking past the office that's like right by the lobby and the elevators.
Mhm.
And like eventually, like, because we kept walking past it, right? Either with Danny or
Yeah.
with Wendy or with Jack. And I'm looking at it. I eventually clicked. I'm like, there are supposed to be elevators here. How does this guy have an office with a window? So where are the elevators?
Yeah, exactly.
Where do they
Yeah,
go?
yeah. So
You know?
inconsistent.
And, you know, we also see it later on when Wendy's essentially running away from these apparitions. And it's like she's making all these turns and she ends up right back at the same elevators, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense.
It's like a dream state.
It
It's like when you're
is.
trying to run away and you're dreaming a nightmare
Right.
and you end up in the
And you
same
stay in
freaking place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it really does feel like a nightmare state. You know, like how in your nightmares, I'm sure I'm not the only one who had those dreams. Like sometimes you get like into a physical fight and like your punches never hit as hard.
Oh yeah.
Or
You got
never
noodle arms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Noodle arms,
Yeah.
exactly. Or like you know, you're trying to run, but like you're running in place.
Mhm.
And this is exactly what that feels like. There are so many subliminal things happening here to leave you in that constant state of discomfort.
Yeah.
And it is so disconcerting. And it's all subtle, right? It's all just an undercurrent that runs throughout the entire story, but also like we see it with Jack. Right? It's like everything that he says, whilst on paper in the beginning, he's saying all the right things,
Mhm.
right? But he doesn't mean it. There's so much disdain there. There's contempt and there's irritation, and you see it just building and building, and it's bubbling up to the surface, right? It's like the hotel latches on to this guilt that he's carrying, right? Over
Yeah.
what he did to
And it
his
just
son.
festers.
Exactly. And you know, they did keep it a lot more subtle in the movie versus the book, but you know, obviously his struggle with his addiction is a big thing as well. And the hotel exploits that, right? Because like he was 5 months on the wagon, not a sip of alcohol, and the hotel is like, hey, I
Yeah.
can offer you a remedy, you know, you don't
Temptation everywhere.
Exactly. It's temptation.
Seduction.
Exactly. Because, like, we see early on that, you know, Jack's eye is a wandering eye a little bit, you know, when they first show them around in the hotel and, you know, you see the manager being like, oh, you know, ladies, bye, like, you know, have a safe trip or have a nice holiday. And, you know, he goes into the room first and then Wendy. And then you see Jack, like, stopping and lingering and he looks after the ladies. Like, you can kind of see him, like, lean in a little bit. And then obviously we see the naked woman later on. And it's like you see all these struggles he has, right? And it's like the hotel is like, oh my God, yes. It's like the hotel comes to life right? As soon as Jack is there. And it's like invigorating to the hotel.
Yeah.
Right? Because like they've clearly had other caretakers and nothing happened with them. Right? Obviously, we have Grady, where something did happen with him.
Yeah.
We have this family where something happened, but it's been years since Grady.
I wonder what the commonality must be. I think you think they had The Shining as well.
It's funny because like I think what they were insinuating when I think it was the scene between Grady and Jack where the girls were, they were trying to set the place on fire.
They felt something, yeah.
I think the girls felt something. The girls might have had The Shining.
Yeah, and then he used the dad again to take care of business.
Yeah, I think
makes sense.
That's the commonality here. Because like it's like a radio frequency is kind of how I'm thinking of it, right? It's like the same way Dick was able to pick up on Danny.
I love
which
that
is
lore.
amazing.
It's so cool.
So good.
It's so subtle too. It's just there and it's a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Like the way they explore it is like, yeah, this is our reality. This is the lore.
Right.
And they just they explain it to a 5-6-year-old.
Yeah.
And it's so simple because, again, they're explaining it to a child that us, the audience, can understand such a weird, bonkers concept. Like, it's psychic connection.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what it is. And so, like, I feel like Shining attracts Shining, whether it's human or in a place like this.
They can identify each other. So it's not out of the question that the hotel would absolutely know. Like, these people are special.
Absolutely. And that's so fascinating, And I'm genuinely still so impressed by what this movie was able to accomplish. It's very rare that you feel so tense and uncomfortable throughout the whole thing, Even though nothing is happening, we have like just a few, like a handful of jump scares.
Not even.
And I wouldn't even call them that.
One big one, I would say.
One big one and like a couple of, moments where, a loud sound and the music comes in and it's supposed to have a jarring effect, but it's supposed to jar you, not, make you jump out of your seat. It's more to convey what the character in the moment is going through.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's very powerful. It's a very subdued choice. A lot of things in this movie are very subdued. Yeah. And they take their time. They let you stay in it, and that creates so much more tension. It's like my body went into fight or flight mode. Like my hands were cold and like sweaty and like it's this constant state of hyper awareness of everything, like the space and how large it is. But there's so many crevices, so many shadows, so many places where somebody could be hiding. Right? And you're constantly looking and searching for this danger and you don't see it, but it's there. It's there. And that's exactly like what the characters are going through, right? So the fact that we're able to experience the same thing that the characters are is phenomenal. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic to feel like, the hotel stops being this infrastructure and feels more like a character midway through the film.
Mm-hmm.
And then the slow realization, especially with, Danny's sequences and whatnot, is like, oh yeah, this is not a hotel. This thing is a trap. There's like no way out. And even when you do make it out, what do you have outside? A maze. It's like, yeah, it doesn't want you to leave. And it's just that realization, I think it's so haunting, man. And I love the way that they executed it on film. I think they absolutely nailed that tone. Very rarely do you feel like, a movie can be a slow burner, yet it keeps the pace consistent.
Yes.
And I love slow burns. Like I really do think, but it is a slower film. And sometimes it could feel like it comes to a halt a little bit. And then, it keeps on going. So sometimes some films suffer from that. Not with this one, man. This one, you could tell they knew like it kept a consistent pace. And then at some point in the second act, they just ramped it up, man. And it just felt like, holy shit. Yeah, we did the going up the roller coaster. Now it's time to put your hands up and just scream because this is going to be a wild ride. And you do feel it. You feel it throughout the entirety of, the second half of Act 2 and Act 3. It's insane, man. It's like all of the things colliding and the questions and the themes and the symbolism, the addiction, like you said, and the problems and the exploration of Jack as a character and how much, how that guilt festers into self-hatred. And then he projects that self-hatred onto his wife and how freaking tragic that is, especially especially with a wife like his, such a sweetheart, man, and just looking out for, her husband and trying to be there and supportive, and just seeing that he's not latching on to anything that's loving in this is like, he doesn't grab any of those
olive branches, right?
Yeah, because she's really trying, man. She's like, yo, like, let me read your story. Like, she's trying to be supportive. She's trying to make him feel like he's not alone in a place where you absolutely are. So if you don't have each other's backs, I mean, can you be any more isolated than she is in this situation, than her and their son?
Yeah.
It's like, it's cabin fever at its worst, where each one of these individuals had to go through such a horrific experience and they were alone in it. Even though all three of them are in the same place, Danny experiences his trauma by himself when he enters room 237. There's nobody there to help him.
Yeah.
Jack gets consumed when he's alone as well. It's like the hotel knows when to do shit, which is the scary part. Is like, this thing is so malevolent and evil and twisted that it pits the family against themselves, and it does so when they're not looking, when everybody's separated. Because her first reaction was to start blaming him too. Like, oh, you did this, because like, you're not gonna think a ghost did it,
right? Of course.
And there's a history there, so it's completely understandable, and that just makes something in Jack's mind clicks right then and there, where he realizes that he won't be able to move away from what he did.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
That's always going to be lingering in the back of their mind.
Well,
tragic.
Yeah.
Tragic is the word.
It's interesting how there are multiple hauntings going on in that way, right? Like, there's the haunting that's currently happening like in the hotel, but he's haunted by his past. Everyone is haunted by the past, right? Because like, he, as the perpetrator, and he did, stop drinking, and he did try to, have like a fresh start, and, there was that effort, but he's still haunted by what he's done. And then there are the victims of it, which is like, you haven't been drinking, you've been doing well.
But are you gonna?
But are you gonna stick to it? Because you did do it once, and that's not something that is easily forgotten.
That was a powerful scene, by the way, when she's telling the doctor what happened, and the way that she's downplaying it.
Yeah.
It's so real, it's uncomfortable. Again, and I think this movie does that so well, whereas like the horror comes from the realism.
Yeah.
Because like victims, they tend to do that. They tend to minimize what happened, because it's freaking tough to say, no, this is the reality. This happened.
Yeah.
This is what happened to me or my son or whatever. And she's like downplaying, oh, it's just, it's just something that happens, happens all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it doesn't.
It's like something you do all the time. And like, this one time he just happened to
heartbreaking because she doesn't want her family to fracture, right?
Yeah. Because admitting that it could have possibly been intentional.
Yeah. But then you see the reality of it, and it's like, as soon as there's the signs of it, there's no, this experience makes them all confront the truth, right?
Yeah.
And it does so in the most twisted ways of truth, right?
Right.
Of their fears. And I think it's so freaking cool to see, it's essentially a haunted house story,
right?
But it's done in such a creative way, in such a unique way that it keeps the audience guessing what the hell is happening until you realize, no, this is happening. This is like, these ghosts are very much real, because even though we can't see them and we assume, oh, this is not real because we know the hotel is empty, there's things that linger. There's, echoes of the past, let's say, that are still there, like the axe or the door unlocking, where you go, okay.
Somebody just let him out of the
exactly.
pantry. Well, you see it growing more and more powerful.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like consuming him. I think the more it consumes Jack's, because I think he flat out says it, right? He's like, I'll give you my soul. He says it jokingly, but I do think that that's a big clue. I do think the hotel is like consuming him from the inside out.
That's a really good point.
Sucking his life essence out of it, because he's not the same freaking person. Like, he's not there by the end of the film.
No, he's not.
He's possessed.
Yeah, it's a possession / haunted house story. And the thing is, like, I think this is the perfect example that I love to think of when, people are like, oh my God, like another, haunted house story or another possession story, yada, yada, yada. It really is about how you tell the story that makes it unique. You know what I mean? And this is the prime example. But, Jack's story is so haunting because we already start off at not such a great place, right? You see his charm, and I think casting is phenomenal in that way.
I can't see anybody else handling this role with such charisma.
Never.
And still be able to be scary as hell.
Right, because that's the thing. Like, you have to have that charm, because why would Wendy stay with him? Right?
Yes,
like, why would she
absolutely.
even fall in love with him to begin with? Because there was that charm. Right? And you see the undercurrent of like what abusive relationships could be like. They all start off sweet and charismatic and charming, right? And that's also what happens for Jack with the hotel, right? It's all nice and dandy and sweet and beautiful at first, and then it all collapses in on itself, right? And I have to say, like, I don't think this would, no, not I don't think, I know this would not be the same without Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, I don't think so at all.
Because you need that innate charm.
Yeah.
You need that innate charisma. Because why else would we want to watch him? And it's also in the delivery of a lot of the lines, right? Like what he's saying to his wife is abhorrent.
It's brutal.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
It's cruel. It's vile. But some deliveries are just so hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so funny because it's so messed up. And, you know, when he's like, oh, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your fucking brains in. Like, it's funny. You kind of chuckle because you're disturbed and you don't really know how else to handle what is happening right now because the descent into madness is so gradual.
You're constantly questioning, is he serious right now?
Right,
Like,
exactly, because he's
like,
smirking, he's smiling.
It's
And
so damn scary, man.
and I love that you know that nothing really in this is what it appears to be. Not really. You got to take a second glance at things. And that also goes, you know, for Jack, right? And I feel like Wendy is such a great character in that way because she is what she appears to be. You know, she carries her heart on her sleeve. She's so frail. She's so tender and kind-hearted, and you see how hard she's trying to keep her family together, right? She's holding on for dear life to her son and her husband and trying to keep this a family unit. You see that effort, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for everybody, right? What is going on here? And just the contrast is a big part of what makes things so frightening because, like I mentioned in the reaction, he's so cruel and she feels so small next to him. She feels so tired and exhausted and so petrified and so scared. She's traumatized by what's been happening and she doesn't know what is going on. And that is, it makes the conflict that much more palpable, right? And I thought, like, especially, you know, there are plenty of changes like compared to the book, because I feel like, you know, in the book, Jack is much more complex as a character. Like he like, from what I remember, he was a lot kinder, a lot more likable in the beginning, right? Like the change is more drastic. And Wendy is very, very different in the book. Like this one is like, you know, as soon as you see her, she's a lot more fragile, right? And I thought that was a very interesting change because in this context, in this way, it absolutely works, but only in this context. But it's so powerful that like you feel deep in your gut, like you feel so bad for her. You feel so awful for what is happening to her and to Danny. And that is a very, very strong choice, even though it is very different from the book.
That's interesting. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think for me, I haven't read the book, so I don't know, but you definitely connect with the character and with the sense of, you know, loneliness and helplessness that she's experiencing, but also, you know, the protectiveness that she has towards, you know, her son, because they're both alone in this very messed up situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this was great. I really enjoy when they make a place feel like a character, like I mentioned before, because this one did have a lot of personality.
Oh, yes.
I think you could show anybody a frame of The Shining that has seen the movie and they immediately recognize what you're looking at. You're like,
Absolutely.
Yep, that's the Overlook. Love the inconsistencies. Like I said, the typewriter changes colors. There's a bunch of stuff here that messes with your brain. I like movies that, you know, when you're going into a psychological horror film, you want it to mess up your psychology. You want it to really, you know, get in there and mess with you. And this one does that. This one utilizes plenty of real life techniques to achieve it, but also from a narrative perspective, it keeps you on edge. And I think, yeah, I still think this is my number one so far. You know, there's a lot of movies that we've enjoyed, a lot of horror films, but this one just, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's not nostalgia as well, kind of playing a part in it, but I think it's like being such a visionary where you could do something 40 years before it's like actually popular the way it is now, where we call it elevated horror, but it's horror. And it's like this subgenre that takes its time with how it delivers that pit in your stomach. And being able to do that in the 80s where the vibe was much, much different. You know, I mean, yes, we had The Exorcist. That was sort of, I guess, a bit more of a slow burn, but it also kept you at the edge of your seat with the sound design and whatnot. But this one, it takes its time. And before you realize it, you feel like you're losing your mind too. And I think that's the scary part. I also like that Stephen King, you could tell that, part of, again, I haven't read the novel, but given the fact that, he's a writer, that to me, that speaks a lot to me. And I think anybody that's like a creative in any sense of the word, it's that realization, like, I might not write anything good. Something might not ever come out of we're broke. That's it. I might not be able to achieve my dream. And I feel like that's the true horror for Stephen King as well. Like putting it in here in this story. It's like, yeah, I might not get a bestseller ever. Yeah. Or I might not finish my script or finish a song or finish a painting. And I might not just the realization I'm not good at it. I might not even be good at this, because like that's the artist's mind. Sometimes it's never like, you're the best, go right. Yeah. Sometimes it's like, God, you're staring at a blank page for freaking 2 hours and you're trying to spin this idea and it doesn't come. And you're like, my God, I suck. Yeah. And then other days is like, whoa, I'm flowing with ideas. I'm a genius. But it's so funny how when they depict those lows, because it's a very emotional process, right? It is. When you are low, it just bleeds into everything, including your work. And seeing Jack go through that is so touching, but not in the good way. It's like I feel seen, but it's like the cautionary tale. Yeah. It's like, don't lose yourself just, into your job, especially if it's not working out. You need to step outside, see the full picture and take a breather. Cause gosh, man, that whole story, that part of the story and the themes, I was like, oof, this is really scary. It's like losing yourself to a project like that. Especially like, because you create, like you have this thing in your head where you know that you have certain blockages, right? That you think prevent you from, creating that great story that you want to create, right? Or whether it's a painting or a song, whatever your craft is, there are those things that are blocking you, which is like, your 9 to 5, you got to pay bills, or like in this case, like, you have a family, you have kids, you don't really have time. There's so much going on. And then, like in his case, you have the opportunity now. You're in a place where you have to do minimal work. You don't have to do a whole lot. You have the peace and the quiet, and it's still not happening. And that terror is so real. Yeah. Because you're like, well, fuck. Exactly. Because so it's like, it wasn't really, paying the bills or my job or my family. It was just me. I'm the problem. Yeah. And that's so real, man, because you never know when something is going to come out that is good, and you got to keep trying. You got to keep trying. Keep, at least he does have the discipline to at least attempt to write. But then, of course, that's a whole different story. Yeah, the hotel is messing with his brain. Well, it's interesting because like what he ends up writing is like cyclical, right? Yeah. It's the same thing over and over and over again. And I feel like that on its own is very symbolic of what art can feel like, especially when you're working on something. Because like sometimes you revisit what you did and you're like, oh, this is better than I remember it to be. And then sometimes you go back and you're like, wow, this is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. Regardless, them looking at the script and it being completely different than what we thought he would be writing is like, that's such a real experience, for better or for worse. Sometimes it can happen, but that's fine. That's why we have rewrites for, exactly. But sometimes, that's happened too, where, you go back, I go back to something I wrote maybe, I don't know, a year ago. And I'm like, good language. Yeah, I know. I like how this is written. I like the pace. And then some other stuff where I'm like, what the fuck was this idea? Where was I going with this? Bro, this does not work at all. So real. But it's all art, man, and we all grow from our experiences. Yeah. Anyway, we had a mini 5-minute discussion for artists out there. If you guys are struggling, please just know it's part of the process, man. Yeah. You just got to keep trying. Just hit the wall with the ball, just like Jack. Just keep on hitting the same spot, man. And then don't go nuts, hopefully. Don't go nuts. Yes. Man, but going back to this movie, fantastic experience. It's still up there. I'm glad that it's still up there. It was a bit haunting to watch this again because I was like, I really don't want it to lose its magic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very protective of the movies or just experiences in general that I love. You know, like when you have that one restaurant that you love and then you go one time and they fuck it up and you're like, I don't know if I'm ever going to go back. That's how I feel with movies sometimes, where I've watched them when I was like, I don't know, preteen or very early teen years, and I love them. And now that I know a little bit more of the craft, I watch them again. And for the most part, it's been a good journey whenever we've done revisits. But other times I'm like, this is not as great as I thought. I mean, it's still a good film, but I see a lot of issues now. And it's like, I didn't want that to happen with The Shining. And I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad I actually got to appreciate a lot of the nuance in the relationship and how it's built. Like now that I'm an adult, I'm like, I relate to both Jack and, and her character. And I'm like, I get it. I get what's happening here at, on a deeper level. And I think it resonated even more. The terror doesn't come from the thing that I thought would from when I was a kid, the red blood doors and the twins and whatnot, or the girls. It comes from a more real place. And I think that makes it scarier. So I'm glad that it didn't taint my perspective.
I love that you mentioned that, because like the things that were more frightening to us like 15 years ago or whatever, you see how as you go older and you have more life experience, the things that frighten you change.
It's like it.
It
it's
is
literally
exactly
like Pennywise.
Because like I remember, like very much like you, when I first watched this, like the blood gushing out of the elevators, the twins, and the
axe sequence.
The axe
he's gonna murder
sequence,
his
the
family.
freeze, like the quick frames that you get of like this, carnage happening and yada yada. Like, yes, very scary. I'm not saying it's not. But then, now as an adult, especially the scene when, the first time that Jack starts going off on Wendy and he's like, whenever I'm here, whether you hear me typing or not, like, okay, why don't you get the fuck out of here? Oh my God.
Yeah. You just want to not be in the space.
Yeah. Like those things, cause like, somewhere out there, this is happening to someone, right? And I remember back then, feeling more frustration with Wendy, because back then I perceived her to be weak, but now like I see how much strength it takes for her to do what she's doing.
For her kid and for her, and to try to make this guy a good man.
Try to hold on to, what semblance of a family that she has. And it's
rough.
It is rough. And the thing is, like, strength comes in different shapes and sizes, right? Strength is not always loud and boisterous. Sometimes it's a bit more quiet. Sometimes it's a bit more patient. And it's great to see how, we perceive things and how it changes over time.
Yeah. I mean, Pennywise would have to turn himself into taxes nowadays. So really scare me.
Facts, tax bills,
oh God.
That kind of shit.
Not April. April is the deadline.
But yeah, like it's, and I feel like you can't really watch this movie without really addressing like how horribly Kubrick treated Shelley Duvall so badly that like this was kind of it for her after this. Yeah, pretty soon after this.
Wasn't it the shot where he's the Here's Johnny moment?
Yeah,
that they had to shoot like freaking, I don't know, I think I read like 60 something times.
Like that. Yeah, and like the thing is, like Kubrick was
Guys, that
known
is
for
a
doing
lot of takes. Just so you know, I mean, I know it sounds big, but that is like you will start to lose your mind after repeating the same line over and over, and at that level of emotion too.
Yeah,
and you could clearly see her tired and distressed, which I think for the film it works perfectly, because it feels real, because it probably is. Part of it is probably real.
Absolutely. But
which is insane.
I remember like just seeing some of the videos of how he was just berating her like in front of everybody, and I'm just like, shit, man, like genius.
He was a perfectionist.
He was a perfectionist, and like the performance is unbelievable, right?
Undeniable.
Like, it's undeniable.
It worked, but at what cost?
Right, at what cost? And I feel like
it's a shame.
It is a shame.
She was a great actress.
She was amazing, but like I feel like I can't really let it go without at least addressing, that did happen, like that poor woman.
Yeah, I mean,
and like, like I mentioned, like strength comes in different shapes and sizes, and she got through it, and she gave a hell of a performance. So respect to everyone, respect to everyone that did this, and just this masterpiece that they were able to create. This was amazing. And this is really like a timeless movie.
I agree. Masterpiece is not, this movie earns that title. Definitely a masterpiece in tension and making the audience feel uncomfortable in subliminal ways and some other ways that are in your face. I think that's like, there's an art to that where you don't want to overdo it. And this movie rides that balance. And with that being said, guys, we'll jump into the sequel. Please don't mess this up.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't mess it up.
It's Mike
This
Flanagan.
movie is great.
There's no way.
It's Mike Flanagan. Listen, we love Mike Flanagan as a director. A lot of you guys have been asking us to react to some of his shows. We won't, because we've seen, at least not for now, but we've seen Haunting of Hill House. We've seen Bly Manor. It's one of her favorite shows. I think it's directed beautifully as well. And I'm excited to jump into his films because I haven't seen his films.
Right.
And Dr. Sleep is one of them. So, you know, it's the sequel to The Shining, man. Those are big shoes. I would be scared shitless if I was the director to that film.
Oh my God.
So
I would.
my respects to him already for taking that on. But with that being said, we're going to stop it right here. Gonna say goodbye to you guys and are going to go watch that. So keep an eye open for Dr. Sleep, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. We hope that you enjoyed. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.